Kim Jong Un puts daughter front and center at lavish military banquet. So South Korea CNN. North Korean leader Kim Jong Un brought his daughter to a lavish banquet at the military barracks on Tuesday. The latest sign the girl is possibly being groomed as his eventual successor in an authoritarian family regime dating back decades. The girl, believed to be Kim's second child, Ju-e, who is around 9 years old, and her father were joined by his wife Lee Sol-ju in the visit to the barracks and subsequent banquet to mark the 75th anniversary of the founding of the Korean People's Army, called the KPA, state media reported Wednesday. And on Wednesday night, the girl appeared again, this time watching with Kim as massive intercontinental ballistic missiles were paraded through Pyongyang's Kim Il sung Square in a military parade. A Korean Central News Agency called KCNA reported described seeing Kim and his respected daughter at the Tuesday night banquet as the dream come true for the military officers present. Pictures published by the state-run Rodong Sinmun newspaper showed the girl walking next to Kim and her mother as they entered the venue for the banquet while military officers applauded. And at the banquet, the girl was seated in the center of the lead table between Kim and her mother. In a country where the Kim family and the military were all powerful, the presence of the gift girl at such an important event sends the clear signals, said Louis Eric, easily a professor of Ewha University in Seoul. By ostentatiously including his wife and daughter, Kim wants observers at home and abroad to see his family dynasty and the North Korean military as irrevocably linked, he said. North Korean leader Kim Jong Un visited military barracks with his daughter and wife to mark the 75th anniversary of the founding of the Korean People's Army, called the KPA, state media reported. Other observers said it's clear Kim has made the choice of his successor, confirming speculation that began with the girl's appearance at the November test launch of the intercontinental ballistic missile, called the ICBM, with her father. South Korean lawmaker and the Secretary of the National Intelligence Service, Yoo Sang-bum, said after the launch that the girl was thought to be Ju-e. Images showed the two working hand in hand while inspecting the massive missile, while state media called her Kim's beloved daughter. North Korean state media published the story later that the month with the pictures of Kim and his daughter, describing her as his most beloved child, said Chung Song-sang, a senior analyst at the Sejong Institute in South Korea. Military officials applaud North Korean leader Kim Jong Un and his wife and daughter during their visit to the military barracks on Tuesday in a photo released by state-run media. Considering this, there is no longer any doubt that Kim Joo-e has been appointed as the successor to Kim Jong Un, and it's necessary to pay attention to how this will affect North Korea's domestic and foreign policies in the mid to long term, and how North Koreans will accept the succession of the fourth generation, Chung said. The Kim family's rule in North Korea stretches back to 1948, and Kim Il sung came to power in the aftermath of the World War II. When he died in 1994, his son Kim Jong il took control of the country. Kim Jong Un came to power in December 2011 after the death of Kim Jong il, his father. There is no indication Kim Jong Un would pass on the leadership anytime soon, while the Kim regime has held the previous such banquet for the military. Pictures from Tuesday's event depicted a more splash setting than has been seen before. Kim's lavish banquet commemorating the armed forces is meant to show that officers are highly respected in society and soldiers were well supported by the state, easily said. KCNA reported that Kim Jong Un had made a speech at the banquet in which the North Korean leader praised and encouraged the military without making remarks about the United States or South Korea. Tuesday's banquet came a day before what many experts expect to be North Korea's biggest military parade ever. Pyongyang is coming off a record year of the missile testing, and the analysts are expecting to see examples of those missiles and more during an event expected to begin late Wednesday night.